A lot of people that watch aren't subscribed, so please, if you enjoy what we do here, please hit that subscribe button, share all of it. Terry Funk or Harley Race. I did not check the comments on this short because I assume we have it up as a short. How divided were the people when trying to pick between these two?
I didn't get that many comments on this one, and I think part of it is probably that it is hard to pick. You know, I know a couple people commented both legends. I think some people gave a slight nod to Terry, but yeah, I would say it was pretty 50-50 from what I saw. These two are so great, and when I first saw them, it was in the 80s. Right. And Harley was probably towards the end of his in-ring career. Funk was going to have several more decades, as it turned out. But like, I just sat back and I was thinking about it today, like just the way they bump. They both like to do that teeter-totter spot where they get caught in the ropes, you punch them and they bounce back and everything like that. And Terry would fly out of the ring, and Harley would like sometimes let his feet get caught and land like head first on the concrete. I watched a bump the other day. I was watching something with Harley. I want to say, yeah, it was with the Ultimate Warrior. It was a TV match in one of Warrior's first TV matches, and Warrior clotheslines Race. Race takes a 360 bump and lands face first on the ring apron and then just goes flying backwards. I'm like, this isn't like 87. Like nobody was doing stuff like that then, except for Harley Race and maybe Terry Funk. Two guys that were world champions in the business, two guys that know how to put other people over, two guys that just, I said it earlier, believability. These guys were very believable. I'm going to give, it's funny, as much as I'm a belt mark, so, you know, Race had more world titles, and I almost lean towards Race. The reality is the older I get, things change, and my perspective is different. And as much as I love both these guys, and I think they're both believable as hell, maybe a slight nudge to Harley in that regard. But when I look at them both, I think I give the slight nod to Funk, because I think Funk was just slightly a little more versatile in his in-ring presence and everything he did, and you know, just that durability to do the style that he did too for many years. So I'm gonna go with a slight nod to Terry, but man, it's close.
I was thinking the same thing. Well, it's different because you could have, like, depending on the comparison, you could have different picks. If it's better career,
yeah,
you would almost have to. I was thinking you would almost have to go with Funk because he had so much longer of a career and he was able to like mix in with ECW.
Yeah,
but
I was
Harley
Harley
Race,
because of all those NWA World titles. He was the man so long for that promotion. For me, it wasn't Flair. When I thought of the NWA, it was Harley and then Thez. But yeah, that's an interesting point. The longevity of Terry to go beyond, and I guess one thing you could say a credit to Terry is though is like even though he's a former NWA heavyweight champion, ECW heavyweight champion, he didn't really need the world titles as time went on. Right? He had main event runs with Hulk Hogan in WWF. He had main event runs with Ric Flair that we still talk about and remember all the time in 1989, and he didn't need the title.
Yeah, I mean, both men influenced later promotions. Funk actually wrestled in ECW. You know, Funk went over to Japan. But when you're talking Japan, Harley Race had ties with Pro Wrestling Noah. Yeah. And both men are really respected over the years. I think I'm gonna give the slight edge to Funk, but it doesn't mean I like Harley any less. These are both guys that I love going back and watching old matches because like you said, it's the bumping, it's the believability, and it's the amount of gravitas that their name has when brought up in the business.
I just Googled while we were talking because I was just curious. Terry Funk versus Harley Race, because I'm like, they've had to have wrestled. And the first thing that pops up is a video that just shows clips of them. And it says February 1977, Harley Race defeats Terry Funk. This was probably for the NWA World Championship too. Go figure.
And like we said at the top, a lot of people that watch us aren't subscribed. If you enjoyed what you just saw, please hit that subscribe button, share, like, you know, get it around. We just like coming here each week to talk wrestling.